This problem is for number 3, part C in the homework, and we're going to find the antiderivative of 1 over x times the square root of 25x squared minus 1, if I can say that correctly. And so I went to the textbook, the ebook, and I was able to screenshot it, and this is what we want here, the formula we want here, and that is the antiderivative of 1 over x times the square root of x squared minus 1, where the derivative is right here. So the antiderivative undoes that. This problem, by the way, says we can just drop the c, call it c equals 0. So when we do the problem, think of it that way. So what we have is 1 over x times the square root of 25x squared minus 1. And let's manipulate this a little bit. This is like saying 1 over x times the square root of 5x quantity squared minus 1. And so for this to work, what is being squared in here must match what's out there. So I'm going to call, we have the ability to do this mathematically, to manipulate the appearance. And let me just change this to red. Multiply by 5 over 5. And why 5? Because I'm trying to match what this is. And that's going to give us 5 over 5x times the square root of 5x quantity squared minus 1. So those 5's would just divide out. But now we fit the formula. Something that's important to know, and sadly I was looking at this substitution comes up in the next chapter, then that'd be kind of helpful to have here. But when we integrate, we have 5 over 5x times the square root of 5x quantity squared minus 1. When we integrate, we'd have to take into consideration this 5, the derivative of the 5x, from the chain rule. So we would divide by 5, but that's going to cancel out with this 5 up here. I forgot my dx. It cancels out with that 5 up there. So what I'm saying is we'd end up with our secant inverse of 5x. This 5 would carry through, this one right here, but then we would have to multiply by 1 over 5, because when you take the derivative, this 5 would have come out. So essentially these 5's cancel out. And our final answer would be secant inverse of 5x, which is what we have up here. Hope that helps.